Ever wonder what really drives women wild in the bedroom? Dr. Adrian Wells reveals the 13 sexiest things men do in bed, the exact moves women secretly crave but rarely admit. If you want to know how to be unforgettable between the sheets, stay tuned. Hold up. Before we dive into what truly sets hearts racing and makes women weak in the knees, I need to tell you something critical. If you've ever felt like you're missing a piece of the puzzle or that you're just going through the motions, this is the video that will change everything. We're about to uncover the unspoken desires, the secret cravings, and the often overlooked actions that elevate a man from good to absolutely unforgettable in bed. You cannot afford to miss the final insight. It's the most powerful of all and will completely transform your understanding. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll have a roadmap to becoming the man every woman secretly fantasizes about. Deep connection. It's about more than just the physical. It's about a profound understanding that transcends words, an almost telepathic awareness of what the other person is feeling, desiring, and needing in that exact moment. This isn't something you can fake or force. It blossoms from genuine care and a willingness to be truly present, to really see and hear your partner. When a man brings this level of emotional intelligence into the bedroom, it creates an atmosphere of safety and trust that is incredibly potent, allowing both individuals to fully let go and explore the depths of their passion without inhibition. It's the subtle glances, the gentle touches outside of direct physical contact, the way he holds you close even when things aren't explicitly sexual, that signal this profound bond. This kind of connection builds a foundation where physical intimacy becomes an extension of a much deeper, more meaningful relationship, making every touch, every kiss, every shared moment infinitely more impactful and memorable. It's about being attuned to her energy, her breathing, the subtle shifts in her body language that communicate her comfort, her excitement, her unspoken wishes. This attunement transforms the experience from a mere act into a shared journey of emotional and physical discovery where both partners feel cherished and utterly understood. It's the silent promise that she is safe, desired, and deeply respected, not just in that moment, but always. This deep connection is what separates a fleeting encounter from an experience that resonates long after, leaving an indelible mark on her heart and mind, making her crave not just your presence, but your profound understanding and acceptance of her true self. Attentive touch. Imagine a touch that isn't just about movement, but about meaning, a touch that communicates adoration, desire, and a deep respect for her body. This is the art of attentive touch, where every caress, every stroke, every gentle press is imbued with intention and sensitivity. It's the way your fingers trace the curve of her spine, how your hand cups her face, the deliberate slowness with which you explore her skin, making her feel utterly cherished and desired. This isn't about rushing to a destination, but savoring every single step of the journey, allowing each sensation to build and intensify naturally. When a man is truly attentive with his touch, he's not just physically present, he's emotionally invested, responding to her every shiver, every sigh, every subtle shift in her body. He's listening with his hands, understanding her unspoken reactions, and adjusting his rhythm and pressure to match her evolving desires. This level of responsiveness makes her feel seen, valued, and incredibly aroused, because she knows you're fully engaged in creating pleasure for her. It's the difference between a perfunctory act and a beautiful, intimate dance where her pleasure is the guiding melody. This kind of touch communicates profound care, an intimate language spoken through fingertips and palms, telling her without words how much you appreciate her body and her presence. It demonstrates a mastery of patience and a deep understanding that true intimacy unfolds gradually, revealing its layers with each sensitive exploration. Confident guidance. There's an undeniable allure in a man who knows what he wants and gently but assuredly takes the lead. This isn't about dominance or control, but about a confident, intuitive guidance that makes her feel safe, excited, and utterly swept away. It's the way he might subtly shift her position, whisper a suggestion in her ear, or guide her hands with a firm yet tender touch, all designed to enhance the shared experience. This confidence isn't aggressive. It's a calm assurance that he's in tune with both his desires and hers, and that he's capable of navigating the intimate landscape with grace and passion. When a man exudes this kind of confident guidance, it allows her to relax, to fully surrender to the moment, and to trust that she's in capable hands. It frees her from the need to anticipate or direct, letting her fully immerse herself in the sensations and the pleasure, knowing he has a beautiful journey planned for them both. This can be as simple as a knowing look, a subtle change in his rhythm, or a whispered instruction that ignites a thrill of anticipation. It's about being present and decisive, making choices that deepen the intimacy and escalate the pleasure in a way that feels natural and deeply arousing. This guidance communicates a sense of purpose and a clear understanding of how to elevate the experience, making her feel desired and thrillingly responsive to his lead. It creates a dynamic where she feels both cherished and excitingly challenged, a potent combination that fuels passion and creates unforgettable moments. Passionate kissing. A kiss is never just a kiss, especially not in the bedroom. It's a prelude, an exclamation, a declaration of desire that can set the entire tone for intimacy. Passionate kissing involves far more than just lip-to-lip contact. It's an immersive experience that engages the senses and ignites a fire deep within. It's the lingering brush of lips, the gentle tug, the deepening pressure that communicates raw hunger, tenderness, and an insatiable craving. It's the way he uses his tongue to explore, to tease, to intertwine with hers in a dance of pure, unadulterated desire, making her breath hitch and her body tingle with anticipation. But it's also the subtle shifts, the moments of gentle withdrawal followed by renewed intensity that create an intoxicating rhythm, a push and pull that keeps her utterly captivated. Passionate kissing communicates a profound connection and an intense focus on her pleasure, showing her that he's utterly lost in the moment with her. It's not just about what his lips are doing, but the way his hands cup her face, his fingers tangle in her hair, or his body presses closer, amplifying the intimacy and making the kiss feel like an all-encompassing embrace. This kind of kissing is a journey in itself, an exploration of taste, touch, and sensation that builds arousal and deepens emotional intimacy. It's the silent conversation of two souls intertwined, expressing unspoken desires and profound affection, making her feel cherished, desired, and completely adored. Slow burn. Sometimes, the most exhilarating experiences are those that unfold with tantalizing slowness, building an exquisite tension that culminates in explosive pleasure. The slow burn is an art form, a deliberate pacing that prioritizes prolonged arousal and deep sensual exploration over a quick rush to the finish line. It's about drawing out every touch, every kiss, every whispered word, allowing sensations to simmer and intensify, making her body hum with anticipation. This isn't about hesitation, but about intention, a conscious choice to savor each moment and maximize the journey of pleasure. When a man masters the slow burn, he demonstrates patience, understanding, and a profound respect for her body's natural rhythm. He knows that true arousal often builds gradually, and he takes immense pleasure in orchestrating that climb, watching her reactions, and reveling in her growing excitement. This deliberate pacing allows her to fully connect with her own body and her desires, making the ultimate release feel infinitely more powerful and deeply satisfying. It's the tantalizing restraint, the near misses, the prolonging of pleasure that creates an almost unbearable longing, which is then exquisitely fulfilled. This approach communicates a deep understanding of female desire and a commitment to her comprehensive satisfaction, transforming the act into a prolonged, immersive, sensual experience. It's about building a crescendo, ensuring every note is heard and felt before the grand finale, making every moment count and every sensation unforgettable. Verbal affirmation. Words hold immense power, especially in the intimate space. Beyond the physical act, sincere verbal affirmation can profoundly enhance a woman's sense of desirability, confidence, and connection. It's the whispered compliments that highlight what he finds beautiful about her, the direct expressions of how much he desires her, and the raw declarations of his pleasure in their shared intimacy. This isn't about reciting pre-rehearsed lines. It's about authentic, heartfelt communication that emerges organically from the moment. When a man uses verbal affirmation effectively, he makes her feel seen, appreciated, and utterly adored, not just for her body, but for her presence and the unique way she makes him feel. These words create a powerful emotional bond, reinforcing her self-worth and deepening her trust in him, allowing her to fully open up and surrender to the experience. It could be as simple as, "You're so beautiful," or "I love the way you feel," or even a more specific comment about something he particularly enjoys about their intimacy. The key is authenticity and timing. Words spoken with genuine feeling at the height of passion can be incredibly potent and deeply arousing. This kind of communication elevates the experience beyond the purely physical, injecting it with emotional depth and creating a lasting impression of being truly cherished. It's about making her feel like the most desired woman in the world, not just through touch, but through the profound power of his spoken admiration, forging an unbreakable connection between heart and body. Eye contact. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and nowhere is that more true than during intimacy. Deep, sustained eye contact in the bedroom is an incredibly powerful, almost primal form of connection that transcends words and physical touch. It's an unspoken dialogue, a direct line from his soul to hers, communicating desire, vulnerability, and an intense focus that makes her feel utterly seen and consumed by his gaze. This isn't about staring, but about truly looking into her eyes, allowing her to see the depth of his passion and the sincerity of his presence. When a man engages in meaningful eye contact, it creates an electric tension, a profound intimacy that can be both exhilarating and deeply humbling. It allows her to feel a level of emotional connection that goes far beyond the physical, reinforcing the bond between them and making the experience feel uniquely personal and deeply cherished. It's in those moments that she sees his true desire, his admiration, and the raw emotion that he feels for her, making her feel utterly captivating and desired. This direct visual connection establishes a profound sense of trust and openness, allowing both partners to be more vulnerable and fully present in the moment. It's a powerful act of surrender and recognition, where the world outside fades away and only their shared intimacy exists within the intensity of their connected gaze, forging a memory that burns brighter than any other. For play mastery, true intimacy is a journey, not a sprint, and foreplay is the magnificent opening act, setting the stage for an unforgettable experience. Mastering foreplay isn't about going through the motions. It's about a deep understanding of her body, her pleasure points, and the art of building exquisite anticipation. It's the patient exploration, the tantalizing teasing, the slow unveiling of her deepest desires through a symphony of touches, kisses, and gentle caresses that lead her to the precipice of arousal. A man who excels at foreplay demonstrates a profound commitment to her pleasure, taking the time to truly ignite her senses and prepare her body and mind for the coming intimacy. He knows that every woman is different, and he's attuned to her unique responses, adapting his approach to what makes her heart race and her body come alive. This isn't just about physical stimulation. It's about creating an emotional landscape of desire, making her feel cherished, excited, and utterly desired before the main event even begins. It's the journey of discovering her vulnerabilities and turning them into strengths, transforming her shyness into an uninhibited craving. The beauty of foreplay lies in its ability to build an intense, undeniable craving, making the ultimate connection feel like a natural, exhilarating culmination of escalating pleasure. This mastery communicates that he sees her as a complex, multifaceted being and takes joy in exploring every aspect of her pleasure, ensuring that their shared experience is rich, deep, and profoundly satisfying from beginning to end. Sensual exploration. Beyond the typical, there lies a realm of sensual exploration that can unlock new dimensions of intimacy and pleasure. This is about a willingness to be adventurous, to gently push boundaries, and to discover what truly ignites her senses, even in unexpected places. It's the soft brush of his beard against her neck, the teasing lick of a sensitive spot, the gentle massage of her inner thigh, or the playful nibble on her earlobe. It's about understanding that pleasure isn't confined to a few key areas, but is a tapestry woven across her entire body, waiting to be discovered and celebrated. When a man engages in sensual exploration, he signals an open mind, a playful spirit, and a deep desire to provide comprehensive pleasure. He's not afraid to experiment, to learn, and to adapt, making the intimate experience feel fresh, exciting, and full of delightful surprises. This adventurous spirit makes her feel safe to explore her own desires, knowing that he's curious and eager to discover what makes her body sing. It transforms the act from something routine into an ongoing journey of mutual discovery, where every touch is an opportunity to learn something new and deepen their connection. This level of creativity and attentiveness makes her feel uniquely cherished and intensely desired, knowing that he's invested in uncovering every facet of her pleasure, making each encounter a vibrant, multi-sensory experience that lingers in her memory. Body language. Long before a single word is spoken or a single touch is made, a man's body language communicates volumes. In the bedroom, this unspoken dialogue is incredibly potent, setting the tone for intimacy and conveying his intentions and desires without a sound. It's the way he leans in, the relaxed posture, the open hands, the slight smile that indicates both comfort and anticipation. It's the confident yet respectful way he approaches her, making her feel safe, desired, and completely at ease in his presence. This non-verbal communication is about projecting an aura of confidence, genuine affection, and a respectful eagerness to connect. When a man's body language is attuned and inviting, it creates an atmosphere of trust and openness, making her feel comfortable enough to relax and truly be herself. It's the subtle cues that signal his attentiveness, his passion, and his focus on her, such as mirroring her movements or maintaining a gentle, reassuring proximity. This silent language can be incredibly arousing, as it speaks directly to her instincts, telling her without words that he is fully present, fully engaged, and utterly captivated by her. It's the silent promise of shared pleasure, communicated through the subtle shifts and positions of his body, making her feel desired and protected. This mastery of body language ensures that from the moment they are together, an unbreakable, unspoken bond is being forged, enhancing every other aspect of their intimate connection. Playful teasing. A dash of playful teasing can ignite a spark that transforms intimacy from serious to exhilarating, adding an element of fun and lightheartedness that deepens the connection. This isn't about being mean or withholding, but about a clever, sensual banter that builds anticipation and excitement. It's the suggestive whisper, the mischievous glance, the brief touch followed by a momentary retreat, designed to heighten desire and create a thrilling push and pull dynamic. When a man incorporates playful teasing, he demonstrates a sense of humor, a confidence in their connection, and a deep understanding of how to orchestrate escalating pleasure. He knows how to tantalize and delight, making her laugh even as her body hums with longing, creating a memory that's both passionate and joyful. This playful approach makes her feel safe to explore her own playful side, to be a little bit mischievous, and to fully immerse herself in the fun of their shared intimacy. It's the art of seduction wrapped in a knowing smile, making her feel desired in a way that's both profound and incredibly enjoyable. This type of interaction communicates a vibrant, dynamic energy that keeps the intimate experience fresh and exciting, proving that passion doesn't always have to be solemn. It ensures that their connection is not only physically intense, but also emotionally light and joyful, creating a multifaceted experience that leaves her smiling and craving more of his delightful antics. Afterglow connection. The moments immediately following intimacy are just as crucial, if not more so, than the act itself, solidifying the emotional bond and leaving a lasting impression. This afterglow connection is about extending the intimacy beyond the physical peak, fostering a sense of warmth, closeness, and continued affection. It's the lingering embrace, the gentle caress, the soft whispers of appreciation, or simply lying intertwined in comfortable silence, savoring the shared experience. When a man prioritizes the afterglow, he communicates that the connection with her is deeply valued, not just the physical release. He shows that he cherishes the entire experience, from beginning to end, and that her emotional well-being is as important as her physical pleasure. This post-intimacy tenderness reinforces trust and deepens emotional intimacy, making her feel cherished, secure, and profoundly loved. It's in these quiet moments that the most powerful bonds are forged, where two souls can simply exist in shared contentment, reflecting on the beauty of their connection. This isn't about words, necessarily, but about the profound comfort of his presence, the way he holds her close, the gentle rhythm of his breathing next to hers. It's the unspoken promise of continued affection and care, solidifying the idea that their intimacy is part of a larger, beautiful relationship. This deeply thoughtful approach ensures that the memory of their time together isn't just about the peak, but about the enduring warmth and profound connection that follows, making her feel truly cherished and safe. Authentic vulnerability. Perhaps the most profoundly attractive quality a man can exhibit in the bedroom and in life is authentic vulnerability. This isn't about weakness, it's about a courageous openness, a willingness to reveal his true self, his desires, and even his insecurities, trusting her with his inner world. It's the ability to shed pretenses, to be fully present, and to genuinely share his emotions without fear of judgment. When a man allows himself to be vulnerable, he creates an incredibly safe and intimate space, inviting her to do the same, fostering a connection built on raw honesty and mutual trust. This level of emotional transparency is incredibly powerful and deeply alluring, as it demonstrates profound respect and a desire for genuine intimacy, not just superficial pleasure. It's the quiet admission of how much he enjoys her touch, the tender confession of his longing, or the unspoken trust reflected in his gaze when he allows himself to be completely seen. This authenticity deepens the emotional bond beyond measure, transforming the physical act into a spiritual and emotional union. It makes her feel uniquely special, knowing that he trusts her enough to expose his most intimate self, solidifying their connection on a level that physical acts alone can never achieve. This courageous act of self-revelation is the most powerful key to unlocking not just her body, but her heart and soul, creating an unbreakable bond that transcends the fleeting moments of passion and lasts a lifetime. If you thought you knew what women wanted, I hope this journey has opened your eyes and heart to a deeper, more profound understanding. The truth is, it's never just about the physical, it's about the connection, the respect, the unspoken language of care and desire that transforms an act into an experience and a partner into an unforgettable force. These aren't just tips, they are insights into the very essence of intimacy, designed to help you become the man who doesn't just satisfy, but truly captivates and connects on every single level. Embrace these truths and watch as your intimate world and your relationships flourish beyond anything you've ever imagined.